Feel like a brand new person. The same old mistakes. Can't only lost before it's too late. Feel like a brand new person. The same old mistakes.
Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I install my water wave lace front wig. Okay, I'm going to be showing you guys from the very beginning all the way to the end on how I install it. First, we're going to get into laying down your hair. So what I'm doing here is to section it off to get ready to cornrow it. And your girl is just having a difficult time here, but you're going to just section your hair or cornrow your hair how you normally will cornrow it. I don't do them too neat because again, it's going to be under a wig. So they're not going to be the best, and plus I don't braid that well with nails on. So yeah, I just cornrow it tight enough so it can last and be nice and neat under the wig. When you're cornrowing your hair, you want to make sure that your braids are as flat as they can be. They don't have to be super neat, but make sure they're flat. That way your wig, you know, when you put it on, it looks as flat and it's not bulky. However, because this is a curly wig, it probably wouldn't really be noticeable if the braids were bulky. But you just want to make sure you have a flat surface regardless. Try to make your cornrows all the same size and try to, again, make it as flat as you can. Always the girl that was so afraid to try out lace front wigs, and I am like way behind because now your girl is hooked. Like, I plan on ordering a whole bunch of wigs because as you guys can see here, I have a lot of hair. I can go get my hair done, but I really choose not to. So now what we're doing is gonna pin the back up of your braids. I'm just using 2 bobby pins to, you know, make sure that is intact. Now I'm just going in with my drops from The Real BB Judy on Instagram. I believe that's her Instagram name. And you guys, these drops work wonders. Like, I've been using it for 6 months and it has helped my hair grow tremendously, and it smells so good and it feels so good in my hair. It has a peppermint feeling to it. So get some. It's only $20 at your local beauty supply store. Now I am going to go in with my Got2b glue gel, and I'm just gonna brush back my baby hairs to protect it. And I don't use too much. I'm just using a little bit, as you can see. And I'm gonna take my toothbrush, well, actually my hairbrush. It's a toothbrush but my hairbrush, and just brush that back. You want to make sure you're protecting your hair while laying this wig down because your baby hairs are way more finer than your actual hair, if that makes sense. So now we're going in with a nude wig cap. You can get a wig cap from your beauty supply, Walmart. I don't think Target sells them, but like mainly the beauty supply stores. And we're just gonna put that on, you know, around the perimeter of the front of your hairline, and we're going to push it back just a little bit. Depending on your head size and how your hairline is set up, that's how you want to go about it. I have a peak, so it's kind of hard for me because if I put it all the way on my forehead, it's going to look awkward. So here goes the wig. This is a 24-inch water wave Brazilian curly wig, and as you can see, it goes on really, really good. You really, for real, if you don't want to, you don't have to lay it down, but I plan on wearing it for the week, so I'm just gonna go ahead and secure my wig. Alright y'all, so here goes the fun part. Pay attention. Get your Got2b glue gel and you're gonna lay it lightly on the side. Okay, you're not gonna put force into this, you're just gonna be laying it lightly so it's, you know, product still available for your use. So as you can see, I'm starting from my hairline and then I'm going all the way to the end of my ear. Okay, and you want to do that probably about 1 or 2 times. And then we are going to go in with our Got2b glue blasting freeze spray. You can use spritz, but this has a more bold hold. And I'm doing about 3 or 4 pumps. And this is the most important part. You want to make sure you get this tacky. So you want to go in on low heat with a blow dryer. If you don't have a blow dryer, just wait about 5 minutes and let it get tacky. Now, here goes the fun part. You want to pull your wig forward, not all the way to your forehead, but just a tad bit forward. Take the end of your rat tail comb and start firmly pressing against the lace so you're securing your wig. And you're gonna do that until you feel like it's actually secured and it's sticking. And you're just gonna keep going over it, getting your sections to make sure it's laid down. And take your time with this. It's no rush. It's really simple if you take your time. I'm just going in and just keep pressing, and I'm pressing and just making sure I secure each section. And then after it dries for about 5 minutes, I go back in and re-pat it down with the rat tail comb. Then I also go back in with my blow dryer on low heat. You don't want high heat because then it'll melt the gel. And I'm just tapping that to make sure it's secured in place. And I'm gonna get started on the other side. I'm gonna basically be doing the same thing, applying the gel lightly and putting 1 or 2 layers. Lightly applying the gel, and adjust your wig cap if you have to, make any adjustments necessary. And going in with our freeze spray, 3 or 4 pumps. You're more than welcome to do more. And last but not least, our blow dryer to get it nice and tacky. Now we're laying our wig using our rat tail comb to lay the lace, and we're going in section by section and pressing firmly against the lace. And you want to do this nice and neatly. You don't want to be messy because that's when the baby hairs get all in the glue and it gets messy. So just take your time when doing this part again. Now that you have secured your lace, you're gonna go in with a head tie. I really don't know what the hell is going on. But we're gonna go in with a head tie so we can allow the gel and the freeze spray to dry and have that lace melt into our skin. And we are going to leave this on for about 10 minutes. You're more than welcome to leave it on any longer than that, but 10 minutes does it for me. And here we have it. Our lace front is secured, sis. It's secured. It's secured. It looks so pretty and it's so transparent. Now I am going in with my Cantu Natural Hair Comeback Curl Next Day Curl Activator. And I'm using a spray bottle. And pretty much I'm just adding this to my water. I'm not using it separate because it does have a sticky feeling to it. And I'm shaking that up and down so I can get a good consistency and just start spraying. You can fill your water bottle up with warm or hot water. I would prefer lukewarm water, will work best. And we're just gonna go ahead and work this water through our curls so we can get that natural curl that we first had when we first got the wig. You can spray as much as you want. I spray until the wig is drenched because I want that wet look. That way when it dries, it's still in the same curl pattern. as you can see the difference from the before and the after. Okay, some people like the messier look. I like the messier look too, but I just want to show you guys how great this hair curls back up once you wet it. Do you guys see how beautiful these curls are? These curls are beautiful, and I'm pretty quite sure if I had a blow dryer diffuser I would be using it, but I just let it air dry and it looks just as fine. And yeah, I'm working my fingers through it, and this is all that came out. This is all that was shedded. So we're gonna go ahead and get into these baby hairs. I am using the Cream of Nature mousse. I've had this mousse for a while and I rarely use it, but it is really good. We're using just a little bit just to lay down the front. We don't want to go overboard with the mousse. And we're gonna just comb that down so it can lay flat. You don't have to do this, you can skip this step, but I just like how it looks when the part is more defined. And now we're going to go ahead and get started on these baby hairs. So I'm using a fingertip of mousse, literally just a little bit. And again, if you watch my previous video, I don't go too hard on the baby hairs. I'm not a big fan of big messy baby hairs. I like it to look more natural, so one little swoop will do it for me, and that is all I'm showing you guys. But I'm pretty quite sure it's tons of videos on here on how you can lay baby hairs different ways, different angles, and all of that. And I feel like mousse is better laying the baby hairs because when it dries, it's actually like flat. And when you use the gel, it leaves it so hard, so sticky at the same time, and it just messes up the whole texture of the hair. So I prefer to use mousse. And I am going to be applying my Shine. This is the Smooth and Shine Black Seed Oil and Coconut Oil Conditioning Polisher. I got this from CVS for $7.99, and you guys, it smells so good. And I just add this because the wig does look a little dry once it's finished air drying, and I just want my curls to be, you know, a little bit more on a shinier side. So I definitely suggest that you guys pick this up. And you don't want to put anything too heavy on your hair. Try to get a polisher. This is the final look. I really hope this video helped you guys, and I really hope my girls slay your first wig on your first try. And I will definitely link everything that I've used in my description box. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave the comments below. And as always, be bomb, be blessed, be better, but always be yourself. And until next time, I see you guys in my next video.
Ooh, what I'm supposed to do, need rest.